Hello again, you one. Hope you're all okay. Hope you're enjoying your remote learning, all the opportunities that your class teacher provided for you. I'm back again just to read you another little story that you just might enjoy for 5 or 10 minutes or so, depending on how long it takes us to get through it. We are going to read today The Selfish Crocodile. So, again, it's another picture book. It's got lovely language and a really good moral to the story. The Selfish Crocodile. Deep in the forest lived a large crocodile. He was a very selfish crocodile. He didn't want any other creature to drink or bathe in the river. He thought it was his river. Because this word his is in capitals, it means we have to really shout that word or say it louder. Every day he shouted to the creatures of the forest, "Stay away from my river. It's my river. If you come in my river, I'll eat you all." So there was no fish, no tadpoles, no frogs, no crabs, no crayfish in the river. All were afraid of the selfish crocodile. The forest creatures kept away from the river as well. Whenever they were thirsty, they went for miles to drink in other rivers and streams. Every day, the crocodile lay on his great big back in the sun, picking his big sharp teeth with a stick. But early one morning, the forest was awakened by a loud groaning sound. Something was in terrible pain. The creatures thought there was an animal caught by the crocodile. But as the sun came out brightly, they saw it was a crocodile who was in pain. He was laying on his big back, holding his swollen jaw, and he was crying real tears. The creatures drew close, but not too close. Some of the creatures felt sorry for the crocodile. "What's the matter with him?" asked Deer. "I don't know," said a squirrel. "Maybe he's going to die," chirped the bird. "If that happens, it'll be safe to go in the river," grunted a wild pig. The animals thought about this. They hung from branches, they hung from vines, they buzzed in the air, and they shook their heads as they watched the great big crocodile in pain. No animal tried to help. Why do you think none of the animals tried to help the crocodile? Have a chat with your adults. Pause the video if you like and have a chat with your adults. Why do you think no one wanted to help the crocodile? Good. Had some time to discuss that with your adults? I think it's because he's been so mean to them for so long that they didn't want to help him, or they thought he was going to eat them if they tried. Let's carry on the story. Suddenly, a little mouse appeared, sniffing the air. He ran along the crocodile's tail, then onto his tummy. The other creature stared. "Look at that mouse," chattered the monkey. "He's either very brave or mad. He's going to eat him for sure," said an iguana. The mouse crept along the crocodile's big neck and into his open mouth. There was a hush in the forest. The mouse got hold of something and pulled and pulled and pulled. Then he put it on his shoulder and walked out of the crocodile's mouth. There was a loud cheer from the astonished creatures. The crocodile sat up and said, "I don't feel any more pain. It's all gone." Then he saw the mouse walking down his tummy, carrying an enormous crocodile tooth on his shoulder. "Your bad tooth was giving you toothache," answered the mouse, turning round to face the now smiling crocodile. "Do you want it back?" "Oh, no, get rid of it. And when you've done that, come back. I'll have a present for you." The mouse went and buried the bad tooth under a tree, and when he returned, the crocodile had a juicy nut waiting for him. As the crocodile watched the mouse eating nut, he said to him, "You were very clever getting rid of my toothache, and kind too. I am so grateful, But what shall I do if my toothache comes back? Don't worry, I'll help you take care of your teeth, answered the mouse, nibbling. Soon the crocodile and the mouse were the best of friends. And one day, the crocodile sent all the animals an invitation. Please come to drink and bathe in the river. I won't hurt you. The river belongs to us all, he said. The creatures weren't afraid to drink and bathe in the river anymore. Although the crocodile was sometimes snappy, they grew to love him. And soon the river was full of fish and tadpoles and crabs and crayfish. And that's the end of our story. What a lovely book with such a lovely important message in it. Stop the video now for a few seconds if you like and discuss with your adults, or have a think to yourself, well, what do you think the message of that story was? See, I think the story gives us a lovely message about making sure that we always help people, no matter what they may have done in the past. Sometimes you may have not been friends with someone before, but you can still help them if they're in pain or help them if they're hurt. It's about always helping each other. It's also an important message from the crocodile to think about how you treat people and how you're not unkind and you're not selfish, and you always help other people when you can and let people share the things that you may have. Okay? So it's a lovely story, and I hope you enjoyed listening to it, and we'll see which one of these lovely books we will read next. Goodbye.